Hey everyone, have you ever wanted to build a cabin in your backyard? Well, I did. I'm about to show you the construction techniques I used. Now, I didn't take video of me making the actual cabin in the backyard. I took a lot of still pictures, and that's what I'm about to show you. After the still pictures, I'm going to show you a video a couple years later of the cabin in the backyard and what it looks today. And then after that video, I'll show you another clip where I'm inside and you can take a look at what the innards of this cabin looks like. So let's get started. The first shot that you're looking at is the base. So it's just deck block technique, 2x6s, deck blocks underneath or on top of some patio stones just to give it a little bit more support. This area in the backyard is where I had a garden. It's a small cabin, 100 square feet, nothing big, but it's a nice cabin. And the next shot, you're going to see the beginnings of the framing. These are just a couple walls, and you'll see the window at the bottom that I'm about to use. The next shot shows the framing for that particular window. There's the front, framed out, door framed out, two little windows on each side. And there's the completed framing. Pretty much everything's done in terms of framing at this point. There's a picture of the front with the roof. The roof joists were difficult to get figured out, but I had somebody help me, and I got the first one done and just copied the other ones from the first. And there's a side view of the framing along with the roof. And I've got some Tyvek on top, or on the walls, sorry. And there's the front with the door. And the chipboard that's you could see in the front here is all around the whole cabin in the backyard. It's just thin stuff, 1/4 inch. And of course I got the Tyvek on top, and you'll see later on that I'm using board and batten. And there is the board and batten. And you can see the roof is complete now too, minus the shingles. And there's the front. And there's the edge of the roof with the so-called soffits. I made those myself with scrap wood. And there's the back painted with mahogany flame, kind of a paint slash stain. Looks really good. And there's the front again. There's the side. And oh, by the way, I did not do the shingles. I hired somebody to do that for me. It was $900. It was kind of getting into the fall, and I just didn't want to do it. I was tired. So I had them do it. And there's the left side of the front, and there's the right side of the front, and there's the front again. And that's it for still pictures. The next bit of this video will be me 2 years later walking out into the backyard and giving you an overview of the outside. Anyway, hang on for that, and you'll see some more. All right, let's go for a tour and head towards the shack in the back, as I like to call it. There's some of my cat friends. Well, there's one there. One just went underneath the deck. Stray cats, I feed them. So this is the backyard. You can see some cedar trees, pine trees. I planted everything. In fact, this whole backyard had nothing in it. It was completely grass. On the left here are hazelnut trees. Got some raspberry bushes. And as we head towards the back, you can kind of see the shack in the back. It looks much better when there's foliage on the trees and whatnot. It's kind of like you're in a forest. There's some more trees I planted. Over there, there's some. And this is an arbor, and there are Arctic kiwis growing. And there are some grapes too, but I can never get to the Arctic kiwi because the squirrels and birds eat them all. So here we go. Here's the front view. Let me back up a little bit. So a lot different than the previous pictures, the still pictures. And you can see I've got a propane tank there. I've got a propane heater in there too. However, I do have electricity, and I'll show you where that comes from. So that is my garage, and my garage had two 15-amp circuits in it. So what I did is I just tapped into it, and there you can see There you can see. So it goes underneath the ground and then into the back. As you can see, I got lots of storage, and it comes in just over there. And these cables are cameras, security cameras. I've got them all over the place. And just going a little bit more into the back, planted a Scotch pine. There's another one. And there's this side. So I used board and batten, and turned out well. I used a stain, I think it's called Mahogany Flame. Get through here. And we're back on the deck. So this deck picture is not on the still pictures, but as you can see, it's not that big, but big enough. So we'll end the video here, but we'll come right back with a new video showing the inside. Alright, let's go inside the shack in the back, or the cabin in the backyard. Alright, I'm just going to let you take it all in. I don't need to say anything. Alright, that's the tour of inside. Hope you like it. I've got plank wood on the roof or the ceiling. And the actual walls are planks again, much like the board and batten, but it's more finer wood. So that is half-inch thick planks, 12 inches wide, I believe. Or actually, no, I think they're 16. In any event, I did the whole interior with those planks, and it looks fantastic. Alright, that's the tour. Thanks for watching the video, and have a great day.